Anyways, we are live. Welcome back to the Perspective, where I do cultural commentary, go over some life lessons and everything in between. Guys, I wanted to have some fun today. So today is not going to be a serious video or anything introspective, nothing like that. We're gonna have a little bit of fun. There's this video that's been going around from this YouTuber called, her name is Arlette Amuli. She has this series called Pop the Balloon or Find Love. I don't know. There's been some clips going around, and it looks like a lot of fun, and it's just some funny things that have been going viral on social media. So I thought we just, I was gonna watch it anyway, but I figured let me hop on live and do this here with you guys today. Probably have a little bit more fun that way. So, all right, let's get into it. Without further ado, let's get into it. You know, it's funny because it's like, it's funny as they're kind of introing all the women here. I'm trying to figure out just by the initial first reactions, which one of them are going to be the most, for lack of a better word, we'll say problematic throughout the entire series. But let's see. I know that was a terrible word, but we'll keep going. How do I skip this intro? All right, let's keep going.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your host, Arlette, and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And we have some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies. All right, so we're going to be bringing out some single men one by one. When they come on out around this corner, if he's your type, you like what you're seeing, you know, everything is just on point. Do not pop your balloon. But, you know, if there's anything like he said or, you know, whatever it is, if he's just not your type, you can't.
Real quick, guys, because I realized I just started playing it, but I didn't explain it. So the premise of this show is basically you will have different guys come out. This is not the only person who will come out. There'll be like a lineup of them, but one at a time. And what happens is that when they first walk into the scene, if the girls who see them are interested, then they will not pop the balloon. But if they're not interested, then they'll pop the balloon. And a lot of the funny interactions in this show happens when they pop the balloon. And at that point, they walk over and they ask them, okay, so why did you do it? And that's usually where you get a bit of a back and forth. Sometimes, you know, people aren't necessarily excited to be rejected in that way. And you get some funny interactions. Other times they're okay. But that's really where the fun of this show is. And that's really where all the interesting interactions always come from. So just thought I'd give you a quick summary there before we get into it.
See yourself going out with this guy, go ahead and pop your balloon, and then I'll go over to a few of you, see why you ended up popping. Y'all ready to get started? All right, so let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello, hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
My name's Ryan.
Ryan?
Yes, that's it.
Yo,
And Ryan, how old are you?
I'm 26.
We know this guy. We know this guy. He is a YouTuber. He has this funny series on YouTube. It's like, what is it? Something with like body counts in your forehead. It's some weird thing, but we know this guy. This is like, obviously YouTubers would collaborate,
And
but yeah, we know
I
this
do
guy.
a few things. I own 2 media
Shout out to him, by the
companies.
way. Great videos.
I run a clothing brand, and I also make music on the side.
Okay, very cool. And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I love thrifting. I love, thrifting, shopping, coffee shops. I'm like a museum goer. I'm not much of a clubber.
Okay.
So I'm not like a nightlife person. I'm more like a morning type of guy.
Got it, okay. And now what are some things you look for in a woman?
I look for someone who's going to be able to be supportive of me and like help me with my business and my goals and dreams and whatnot.
Okay.
And someone that I can just, I guess, laugh with and not be too serious about everything.
Okay.
I think that's what I'm looking for.
Got it. And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. There's a few. Having kids is one.
Okay.
And maybe if they're older than me,
Okay.
might be one. I'm 26, so.
You're 26. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Mhm.
Okay. Cool. So we did get 2 pop balloons. Let's go
Okay.
on over there, see what's going on.
I think he's
All
all right
if
with
we
the
can
two
have
that
your
pop,
name
though.
and age.
Brianna, 26. I do have a child. I have a son, so deal breaker.
Got it. And Brianna, what do you do?
I work for a medical record retrieval company, so I mean they have us doing a lot of different stuff. But yeah.
And now, prior to him saying that kids were a deal breaker for him, you did have your balloon unpopped. Why did you?
You know, he ain't bad looking. I would like to hear more though, but yeah, deal breaker is a deal breaker.
Got it. And now I know you said the kids are a deal breaker, but is she someone that is your type?
I would say, yeah.
Okay. What makes her your type?
I think I like her presentation. Like, she looked like she got done up. So I like that she took it serious and took the event serious.
Okay.
Again, I don't know too much about her,
Yeah.
but yeah, she's cool.
All right. Thank you. Let's go. Oh, right here.
You know, I sometimes like, again, I am far out the game, but I sometimes wonder what it would be like to be on these type of shows, because I feel like this is kind of where you see the personality seeping through. When you say you have a deal breaker, a lot of the times there might be a person you make an exception for, but I feel when confronted with a person who has that deal breaker, even though it still is a deal breaker in your head, depending upon your personality, you might not, I mean, you might just try to be a nice guy. I get the vibe this guy just wants cool, chill vibes. He's not trying to hurt anyone's feelings. So whether or not he was attracted or not, after hearing about the fact that she had at least one kid and that they probably wouldn't be able to go further than that, I don't think he would necessarily try to say anything bad. So shout outs to him.
If we can have your name and age.
I'm Charisma, and I'm 27.
And Charisma, what do you do?
I'm a hairstylist.
Nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I mean, one of his deal breakers were if you're older, and I'm 27 and he's 26. So, yeah.
Is that like a real, I mean, when people say older or deal breaker, I don't know if one year really kind of does it, but okay.
And then before he said that, you did have it unpopped.
Yeah, I mean, he's tall. He, is sure about what he wants. I was, intrigued until he said the age thing. So it is what it is.
Have you ever dated someone younger than you?
I have.
Okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, age isn't a big deal for me. But, if it's not his forte, then.
Got it. Okay. So she is 27.
Yep.
How you feeling her, though?
She's cool. Yeah.
Nah, you saw that right there? You saw that? Hold on. I'm gonna teach y'all something real quick. Hold on. Let's bring it back. You gotta notice before he starts to answer, he does a deep breath. She's cool. He needs that extra breath to think about what it is he's gonna say. Because again, like I was saying, he seems like a nice guy and he's not trying to hurt anyone's feelings. So he just needs a moment to make sure he doesn't mess up. We're gonna check that out one more time. Hold on, let's catch him do it. Watch.
7.
Yep.
How you feeling her, though?
She's cool.
See that? This dude is lying. Okay, but it's okay. It's fine. I understand. He wants to be a nice guy. I would do the same thing. But nice guy to nice guy. I know what that was. I'm just gonna call him out real quick. All right, let's keep going.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that she's my type.
See?
But yeah.
Okay.
See that? I mean, I already knew when he walked over and he was sitting there. You saw it in his body language. Even before the breath, that was literally what he was about to say. We already knew this, but it's fine. Let's keep going. Again, shout outs to him. He's staying in line with what it is to be a nice guy trying to navigate the game. So keep going.
So what makes her not really your type?
I would say, like, again, I look at the outfits, but also physically, I don't feel like there's any chemistry between us physically.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna give him some credit because I already knew that was it, but I didn't think he would say it. So I was about to make fun of him for saying, "Oh, it's the outfit." I'm like, nah, it's probably gonna be. He probably is looking for someone who's a little bit more fit. But I didn't think he would say it though. So I mean, he's honest too. I'll give him that.
Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, let's head on back over here. So we do still have quite a few balloons unpopped. So the game gets switched on over to you. I'm gonna hand you a toothpick.
Damn. Okay.
All right. There you go. So we do still have quite a few girls without their balloon unpopped. So I'm gonna have you pop 3.
Damn.
I know.
Tough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Based off of what you're seeing so far, what doesn't really fit into your type, whatever it may be, pop those 3. Then we'll go over to each of them and we'll see why you ended up popping.
Can I ask any questions, or are we just?
After this round.
Oh damn! I don't get to talk to him. Damn.
I know. That's why it's tough.
This is brutal. Okay.
Yeah, now he's just trying to find any reason to start to filter people out. I feel him on this.
All right. We doing 3. Let me see here. Sorry.
Okay, 2
Oh,
more.
that's wild.
Damn, this is hard.
All right, let's start with the first one you popped. If we can have your name and age.
I'm Lex and I'm 23.
And Lex, what do you do?
I'm an insurance broker and I host Christian parties.
Oh, very
Amen.
nice. And now, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Because he seemed like he had his stuff together. Literally, that's it. And he light skinned.
All right.
Not complaining about that.
So Ryan, why did we end up popping her balloon?
Damn. You know what it was? I think it was your demeanor. Just the expression on your face didn't look that.
She looks very unimpressed. That's what it was. And I think we could all kind of see that. I had to make sure I paused it right at the right moment. And I think that's actually what he's in the middle of saying, but she looks very unimpressed by him right now. And I don't know if she just has a really good game face, because look, some people have a really good game face. When they're kind of presented with a situation like this, they don't look impressed easy, right? So that's, some women are good at that, some men are good at that. But again, if you're looking for a reason to filter someone out at this point, you're probably going to filter out the people who you think are not actually interested in you, and save yourself the embarrassment for later. So let's keep going. I mean, I think he's actually in the middle of saying that. So let's see what he got.
Enthused. I think that was just your natural resting pose.
That is.
And that was it.
Okay.
That was literally it.
See, look, and that's fair to her too. She has a good game face. So it sounds like she is somewhat interested, but she just doesn't look that way, which is, again, it's fine. Let's keep going.
I get that a lot, so it's all good.
You're obviously a great person, so I didn't have anything to go off of, so yeah.
Right. See, now she's smiling. It's different, isn't
There we
it?
go. It's different.
All right. Thank you. If we can have your name and age.
I'm Jasmine, 26.
Okay, Jasmine, what do you do?
I'm a graphic
All right, let me not say anything. Let me just wait.
designer and comedian.
Okay, nice. And why did you have your balloon unpop for Ryan?
We have similar interests. He's tall, tattoos.
Okay. Now, Ryan, why do we end up popping hers?
I think it was the outfit for me.
To be fair, I didn't know I was going to
Okay. I would feel he's, you know what? I'm starting to see a pattern here. I feel like when he's not interested already, the first thing he's going to mention is the outfit. But to be fair, I really don't know what she was wearing when she showed up here. It actually doesn't seem like she took this serious, but we'll see. I mean, because and I'm going based off of his words in the beginning, where he gave someone credit for, I think it's the girl in the lime green shirt over here. He said, I think he said, I like your outfit. I feel like you took it serious. So actually, that kind of kills what I was going to say. I was going to say, I think he's going to talk about someone's outfit when he wasn't just interested, which might be what he's still doing. But I was going to say, he said he didn't like her outfit, and that's actually not what he said. So, but anyways, the thread still stands. All right. He's going to talk about, hey, you know what? The outfit got some issues and some other things, but he's trying to pat it, right? It's really the other things, but it's the outfit he's always going to lead with first. So let's see him try.
be here today.
It's all good. Yeah, I guess it was just, again, the presentation isn't my cup of tea, so.
Got it.
It's all good.
Okay. All right. Let's go on to our third lady.
Hello.
Hey, if we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Karma. I'm 24.
Okay. Karma, what do you do?
I'm a singer. I'm also working in UGC doing videography.
Oh, very cool. And now, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Oh, I don't know. You got to ask him.
No. Why'd you have yours unpopped?
No, I think he's attractive. I like his tattoos, and I think he's a cool person. And I heard he was also in music and interested in the same stuff as me.
Nice. Okay. Ryan, why'd we end up popping hers?
Again, I'm gonna go on the outfit and it's the
You
piercings.
see? Okay. You see?
It's okay.
You see? You see? All right. I'm back. See, I have my point right there. I feel like it's going to be something else, but you need something to say. And he's trying to be a nice guy and let people down easy, which, again, I respect. It's something I would do myself. So I get it. But he's leading with the outfit first. I think, as we saw with Lime Green Lady, because I don't remember anyone's names, Lime Green Lady, and then we saw with Ripped Stocking Girl. And what is this? I can't even, I don't know how. All right. Well, can't give her a nickname right now because I can't think of a good descriptor for the dress. But yeah, I had a feeling he was going to talk about the dress first, and it probably really wasn't even the dress. But okay, that's fine. It's probably something else. But again, he's trying to lead with something that is a common thread where people can disqualify you with, oh, I don't like your style. And then he's slow rolling into the other things he actually had a problem with. So yeah, let's keep going.
I guess it's just that aesthetic isn't my favorite. I think I'm into less showy.
Okay. Okay.
Definitely feel the vibes.
I'm sorry. Look. I'm sorry. I gotta do this to him again. Just check out his reaction when he says the less showy thing. Watch. Look, this is how you know it's BS, and he just probably didn't have a natural attraction. Here we go.
I think I'm into less showy.
Okay.
Right there. You see that? You see that? You see what he just did right there? He's trying his best. Like, he's trying his best to show that there was a legitimate concern about the outfit. And actually, you know what? I might be going crazy here because it probably is. The dress ain't that great. I can see it actually. I can see it too. But I don't know. I feel like he's probably harping a little bit more on the dress because he just wasn't really that attractive. But again, I might be just grasping at straws here. So what do I know? Let's keep going.
Definitely feel the vibes. It's kind of like seeing people with multiple chains, but on the face. The vibes.
Yeah, but I mean, you're an artist, so it makes sense. It's like that's you're an expressive
Showing your
person.
creativity. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you. Okay, let's go right on back up here. So now you can go ahead and ask the ladies a question, kind of help you narrow it down.
Okay, yeah. All right, we have how many people left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so what is the worst part about dating you?
All right, let's start.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. That's a pretty good question. Because I mean, it's a little bit like the interview when they say, what is it like? What is your weakness? Right? It's kind of like that, and really, you don't know if anyone genuinely answers it honestly, but it is a moment to see if people can be a bit self-reflective and maybe tell you something about themselves that isn't the greatest. But I think that's not where they are done, depending upon what it is. It really is how they manage that. So we'll see what some of the remaining ones have to say. I actually do think that was a pretty good question.
Right.
Worst thing about you, worst aspect, character trait. Yeah.
Okay, we'll start with your name and age.
Hi, I'm Esther, and I'm 23.
Okay, and Esther, what do you do?
I'm a medical assistant and a full-time nursing student.
And just to answer his question.
What is the worst part about dating me? I would say just patience. You know, I'm not as patient. I'm working on that. So I would say I'm still working on my patience still.
In what regard, patience?
Yeah.
Like,
Just not, you know, we live in such a microwave, you know, society. We want things here and now. So I'm working on just like waiting on God's timing. And yeah.
okay, all right.
And it's just me. I feel like she didn't answer the question still. Because Because look, I get it. You can be impatient on things. Like, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm watching this video, and I normally watch videos at like a faster speed. Part of me wants to just push this to 1.25 because I am partially impatient with watching videos or listening to content because I've trained myself to listen to things at faster speeds. So if that's what she means, I get it, but that's not what she means. So yeah, I feel like she's not being specific enough. But like I said, it's that what is your weakness kind of thing, or what are you terrible at, or what are you bad at, or what makes you a bad partner? And you're trying to look for an answer that is bad, maybe, but acceptable the most, right? And so I think that's what she said, patient, and she's not being specific there. So because like that's probably fine. A lot of people are impatient for many things, but I mean, when you say it, what do you mean by that, right?
All right.
Your name and age?
My name is Jacqueline. I'm 25.
Jacqueline, what do you do?
I'm currently a full-time student pursuing a career in aviation.
Nice. Okay, and then just to answer his question.
Aviation, wow.
Worst thing about dating me, I'll probably say patience as well. I'm impatient.
Okay. Want to add anything to that?
All right, you saw that? Yeah, I feel him on that. Look, let me. Yeah, this guy is like a cartoon character. You can kind of just see the expression. Look.
Worst thing about dating
Watch.
me,
Look
I'll
at his
probably
head.
say
Look at the
patience
head
as
drop
well.
right
I'm
here. Watch.
impatient.
Okay.
See, that was disappointment. Okay, because he realized that at this point, and this is what I said. It's like, okay, he realized that at this point, patience is the word that was chosen as writing that fine line. Oh, it's something wrong with me, but it's something that's kind of acceptable and that most people are okay with, right? So if I go and say I'm impatient, that sounded good to not only the girl who said it originally, but it might have sounded good to the other girls in the lineup as well, right? And so they might just want to go ahead and use the same answer, but maybe they go into it a little bit more. But this man is disappointed. It's the main point, because he realizes he might have just walked onto the line and heard the one answer that every girl wants to now use, because it rides that fine line of, oh, it's bad, but not really. It's a little bit okay. So, all right, let's see what you got.
Anything to that?
I want something different.
Oh,
Something
There it is, yeah.
different.
He's right. He's right.
Can we come back?
That is
Circle back to her?
crazy.
We
can circle back.
All
That's
right.
fine.
We'll give you some time. Okay, let's get your name and age.
She gonna wait around. She gonna wait around for the next good answer that she hears from somebody. Because like I said, it's kind of hard sometimes. You gotta let them know something bad without letting them know something bad, right? So all right, let's. It's okay. She gets a pass
23.
for now.
Okay, Kayla, what do you do?
I do real estate and property management.
Okay, and then just to answer his question, what's the worst thing about dating?
What does that mean?
That's it.
What does that mean? I'm sorry. I'm thinking about it because, okay, property management makes sense, right? Are you a property manager for someone else? But when you say I do real estate, what does that mean? Are you saying your property management is you doing real estate? In which case you said the same thing twice. Are you saying you own homes and that you are a landlord and that you rent out properties? Are you saying you do fix and flips? Are you saying you do wholesaling? When you say you're in real estate, are you a realtor? Like when you say you're in real estate, what are you talking about? I feel like I really don't like vague answers like that, but that's me. Maybe it doesn't really matter for this, but I mean, I felt like be specific, but, all right. Now I'm just nitpicking. So let's go.
I don't want to seem perfect, but I'm just like how he was explaining himself. I'm very cool. I'm chill. I'm laid back. I don't expect a lot of stuff to happen. I came from a family of 2 parents, so like I mean, I don't know. But as far as like, I don't know, I'll eat your food maybe. I don't know.
What?
I don't know. I really do not.
Did you say that? Wait, hold on. You said I will heat your food or eat your food? It's got to be heat your food. In which case
As far as like, I don't know, I'll eat your food maybe. I don't know.
One more time. It probably doesn't matter. I'm just saying either way, it just sounds kind of like what? Okay. Is that supposed to be a plus? You could put something in the microwave for me. Oh man, all right.
As far as like, I don't know, I'll eat your food maybe.
All
I
right.
don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's
I really
fine.
do not know. But not to sound like I'm cocky or nothing, but I'm just a patient person. I don't mind, like, I'm not the go with the flow type of person, but if you know when the time is right, we need to go ahead and make sure we on that type of time. But yeah, I don't know if that makes sense, but.
Okay, let's go back. I think we gave her enough time now.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe the worst thing about dating me could be like I have high expectations. Like if you tell me you're gonna do something, I expect you to do it. And if you don't, that kind of becomes a problem for me.
Okay.
Problem in what way though? Because she said she has high expectations, right? And okay, you can have high expectations. And then she said it will be a problem for me if you don't do something I ask you to do. That's fine. But I'm still not seeing where it is like the bad trait there. Because I guess what I'm saying is that she has high expectations of you. And she's saying she'll have a problem if you don't do something. But what does she do? Right? Like, what does she do that shows you she has a problem? This is the key to determine whether or not she truly has a bad trait. Because, you know, her reaction there makes all the difference, right? And I'm actually curious if he would follow up on that or ask what it is she does. But that's kind of what I'm thinking when she says that. All right, let's go.
Let's go. Got two more down here. All right, your name and age.
My name is Mishna. I'm 23.
And Mishna, what do you do?
I'm currently a makeup artist, full time.
Okay, and just to answer his question.
If I had to say the worst thing about dating me, it would probably say how outgoing and goofy I could be. I'm the youngest of three, so I kind of have that young child, the younger sibling syndrome. So I kind of was bouncing off the walls. By the grace of God, I've been working on it a little bit better because, like our last person said, no one's perfect. I don't like to think I'm perfect. But with everything, it's hard work, and I feel like I've been doing better. But yeah.
Good.
Okay.
She has a good energy about her. I don't have any shade to throw. So we'll just keep it going. Good energy about her.
Okay, if we can have your name and age.
Sure. My name is Tiara. I'm 22 years old.
Okay. And what do you do?
I work remotely for a specialty pharmacy, and I'm in school for neurology.
All right. And then just to answer this question, what's the worst thing about dating you?
Sure. I mean, I think that word is pretty subjective. I wouldn't say there's a worst part of dating me because I'm pretty open to learning about myself. And, you know, if there's something a quality of me that needs to be worked on, I'm okay with working on it. But I would say something that I am working on is taking other people's opinion into perspective and looking at both sides of the story. Typically, I'm overthinker and I just think of my side, and then I'm like, okay, let me calm down, and you know, it's really never as exaggerated as they tend for things to be. So that's something I'm currently working on, understanding other people's perspectives.
In my view, that was the only person who gave a real answer. So kudos to her. I actually felt like she tried to, I felt like she thought about it, and then she said something that could actually be seen as a problem, but it's something that she's at least aware of. And I think that's how you straddle the line, right? Like you're saying it's a problem, but then you say, I'm self-aware enough to try to handle the problem. And here's what the problem is. So shout outs to her. I feel like she's the only one who gave a real, well, no, not the only one. Her and the girl over here with the blue shirt on, but I just happen to like her answer the best. So shout out to her. She didn't do one of those weird one words trying to be vague enough and not get specific. So yeah, pretty good.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Let's head back on up here. So to switch it on over to you, what's the worst thing about dating you?
I'm opinionated, so I just have strong opinions on things.
Okay.
And I'm a truth seeker, so it's like if someone can prove me wrong and like this is the right way to do things or this is how it should be done, I'm open to it, but I feel confident in my decision making, so that's why I like to do things a certain way and how I like to do them.
Got it. Okay. All right. So after we have heard the ladies. I'm going to go ahead and have you pop 3.
Okay.
We're going to have you pop 3 of their balloons based off of what you've heard and what you've seen, all that stuff.
Okay. Oh man, this is brutal.
Actually, after this, guys,
Okay.
I think I might have to speed it up a little bit.
Let's
Just so we can get through it.
Let me see who I want to.
I'm not surprised by the
terrible.
pops so far, to be honest.
What am I looking at? And let's go to.
Okay, since we're here, we'll start with her.
Okay.
So why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Can you remind me of what your answer was?
My answer was I have high expectations.
Okay. I think this one's tricky because I'm visually drawn to her, but I think there's like a personality difference. I don't think it's based on her answer.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't have a concrete answer necessarily.
Okay, if you like that.
All right.
You know what I think that is? I think he does, but he doesn't really want to say what it is, right? It's like, I'm not saying he's not just moving off of vibes right there, because he might, but based on what he kind of said he was, like he liked to, he said he's opinionated, he has some thoughts about him, he would, look if someone has to try to prove him wrong and something like that. I feel like he knows, but he's also a nice guy, and there's something he's thinking that he doesn't want to say because he doesn't want to be unnecessarily rude. So he's kind of just going off of, I don't know, it's just a feeling. But I have a feeling that he knows what the feeling is and he's just not saying it. But it's interesting though, because he admits, I am drawn to her. And it's not the answer, even though I told you that answer was kind of BS, but it's something else. I would speculate what that is. I'm not sure what it is. Yeah, maybe he just reminds him of a girl that he once knew, and he sees her face whenever he looks at you. So maybe she reminds him of someone, and he decided that nah, you have some similar traits to someone I didn't really like. I don't know. But that's my speculation, and sorry I kind of butchered the words there on that Usher song. So we'll keep going.
Let's go into our next girl. Why did we end up popping her balloon?
Your voice was raspy.
Okay.
But that, I not to say I don't.
All right, I don't know if that is. Okay, it's real because he's saying it, but it just sounds funny. Her voice is raspy. I guess there is a degree to which someone's voice will really annoy you. I don't know if hers raised to that level, and he just needed a reason to get to the person he was actually interested in. So let's keep it going.
But I think voice is something I'm very attracted to or drawn to. And if I'm picturing a long-term relationship with someone, it's got to be someone that I really love how they speak. So that's the honest answer.
Dang, you see? All right, I feel bad for her now because, well, you know what? No, I don't, because he was honest and he was not unnecessarily rude, and rejection sucks. So I feel bad as far as her getting rejected here, but he didn't go in on her or anything. So, yeah, it is what it is.
Have you gotten that before about your voice?
Hell no. No.
But you can see in her reaction in her face that she was just like flabbergasted that he said that. She's just looking at him like, yo, there's no way this dude just said I have a raspy voice. It could be a little raspy. I don't know. Maybe.
Most
Maybe
people
it
like
is.
my raspy voice, and then I got an accent, so I don't know, but that's how he wants somebody high pitched. I don't know.
Okay, I get it. Because I was going to say, I don't hear the raspiness. It's like an airiness to her voice. There's like an airiness there. But maybe that's actually raspy, and I just don't know my terms here. So, okay.
Oh, that's on you, Pookie.
It's all good.
Okay, let's go on to our third popped balloon over here. Okay, so why did we end up popping her balloon?
She seems motherly to me. Like,
That's a bad thing.
I Okay. He's trying to friend zone her or say, I see you like a sister or like a cousin or like something like that. But he was trying to give her a compliment too, because again, she has good energy and he's a nice guy. He's not trying to be overtly offensive for no reason. But when she said that's a bad thing, now he's trying to calculate, what can I do to fix it? How can I clean this up? Let's see what he does.
I was just giving mother. That's it.
But don't usually men want to go for someone who's like their mother?
Yeah, I mean that was my answer. That's
Okay,
it.
that's fine. Thank you.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Actually, you know what? I take it back. He wasn't even panicking. He was standing on business at that point. He said, "You remind me of a mother," and you know that's it. That's the reason. So okay, I guess that's it. So yeah, I guess we're good.
Okay, we got to pop. Why did we end up popping our balloon?
It's giving mother. Isn't that what you want, kind of, in a woman?
It was just, I think it was the outfit. It was how she was put together. That was like the mother vibe. That was it. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I don't think it was her personality necessarily, but yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I find him handsome. He's typically what I go for, but I feel like
It's all good.
The comment.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I think when people say, I feel like when people disqualify people for reasons like that, it's kind of BS. They're looking for an excuse to disqualify folks, right? Or the nature of the show is that there's going to be other people coming out, right? So maybe it's just like, hey, I am going to say that one thing. Like, I wasn't too sure. I might be interested to see who else is in the back. And you said one thing that I find acceptable to kind of disqualify you for. But yeah, I mean, the whole mother thing, and then be like, oh, I gotta pop it now. It's crazy. I'm like, okay, all right. Like, if you're really interested in somebody, that doesn't matter. But you know what? That's fine. That's the point of the show.
For me personally, like, I want to look like a mother. Like, I want to look like someone's wife, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like when you said it's giving mother, I took that as like a compliment. But I don't think you mentioned that as a compliment. I think it was more of like a insult, kind of, you know? But yeah, I mean, you are attractive. I like your answers so far.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was just the way you interpreted my critique.
No, I get that.
It's all good.
I get that. Yeah.
All right, cool. We do have our unpopped balloon down here. Let's go on over here. Did you have any questions you wanted to ask him?
What do your daily habits look like?
My daily habits. Let's see. I start with waking up.
Okay.
And I work Monday through Friday.
Okay.
The weekends is where I take my time to relax. But I wake up, I like to go to the gym 3 times a week. And then I'm always working. My day looks different usually every single day. So I don't have a ice plunge and then two hours of meditation and then this. It's like I drove to Arizona today. Like I keep it very random. So I can't say I have a daily regimen that I follow. But I guess in terms of just habits, I don't know.
Yeah. So guys, I'm really gonna actually start speeding this up just to get through it, because I just realized we are 40 minutes in and I am 17 minutes in on this video. So I don't think I really have an actual shot of getting through the whole thing. I didn't think that I was going to get through the whole thing, but it's going by a little slower than I thought. I mean, we're hanging out today. It's fine. We're gonna go through it, but I'm I'm speeding it up just a little bit. Just giving you all the heads up right after.
I just like to get my work done before 6 p.m.
So how do you find time to care about yourself? Like, what do you do to cater to yourself?
That's a good question. I think I have difficulty with that. It's hard to find a balance between being relaxed, comfortable, and like self-care, quote unquote, and working and grinding and like. So I don't think I have an answer to that. Yeah, I have difficulty with that.
Sure.
I'm sorry. I was so busy talking about the speed that I didn't even hear what you asked me just now.
Hard to find a balance between being relaxed, comfortable, and like self-care, quote unquote, and working.
So how do you find time to care about yourself? Like, what do you do to cater to yourself?
That's a good question.
Okay.
I think I have difficulty with that. It's hard to find a balance between being relaxed, comfortable, and like self-care, quote unquote,
Okay.
and working and grinding and like. So I don't think I have an answer to that.
Okay.
Yeah, I have difficulty with that.
Sure. Okay. What do you look for in a relationship?
Kind of like what I mentioned earlier, which was just someone who's supportive and willing to, I think, allow me to lead as well.
I'm sorry.
Lead how?
Lead in basically every way.
What is every way? Can you be more specific?
Probably like when it comes to decision making, let's say we're traveling, we're going on a trip.
Okay.
I'll book the trip. I'll be in charge of like the itinerary, and I can ask you, hey, what do you like this? Do you like this? Cool, we'll set this up. We'll have this. The Uber, I have it booked, and we'll pick us up at 6 p.m. Like, I like doing stuff like that because, I don't know, I just like having my way. So if I have to put it like that.
Sure. Do you smoke or drink or take any? Okay.
Nah, I stopped drinking when I turned 21. It's just something that I don't know,
old is
doesn't
this
agree with my
guy?
system.
Sure.
So I don't smoke or nothing.
I mean, he said in the beginning, I just don't remember.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me bring y'all all up here.
Okay.
Let's come up. Let's come up. All right. So do we have any final questions before we determine if y'all are, feeling each other?
I don't have any other questions.
You don't have any children?
Nope.
I'm just gonna pop because I'm sorry.
That
I don't feel a good energy. I'm
I'll give her credit. You know what I like about her? There's like, she has an energy to her, for lack of a better word. She's very soft, very feminine. You can see she tries her best not to offend either, but she's also trying her best to, figure out what it is, like, see if there's a match there. See if he has the qualities she's looking for, and see if he's someone that she feels will match well with her lifestyle and what she's looking for. But she does it in a way it's very feminine. It doesn't feel like she's like, and we'll get to it later, but I've seen some clips. I've seen some clips of this episode, and some of the other ones don't necessarily respond the same way that she is now in the face of rejecting someone else and, potentially being rejected later on. But yeah, shout outs to her.
I mean, I'm not sure. You're a really handsome person, but I feel like intellectually maybe we wouldn't connect. We'd be on different levels. When you said you're not really sure how to apply
I'll bring it back, guys.
balance into your life, that's really important to me. And I feel like even though I'm 22, I've definitely worked myself up to be to a point where I can be balanced and find time to take care of myself. And I kind of want to meet someone that's already where I'm at. Yeah, but other than that, you sound like you're a really good person. You have a good trajectory that you're going on, and I hope you wish the best.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll
All good.
go on back.
And I appreciate that. I think it's a valid criticism, and I think it's good. I like what you said.
Yeah. She's like, what do I do? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
All right.
Ryan, we weren't able to find you a match today, but thank you so much for coming on. Let's give
Appreciate
it up for
you
him,
guys.
ladies.
Thank you, guys.
I'll take the mic.
There you go.
Thank you.
Bye, y'all.
All right. Let's see if we can get an
All
interesting
right.
one.
Let's go ahead and bring out our next single
I
guy.
should have probably pre-watched some of this so I can see which one's really interesting.
Welcome in.
Actually, I'm gonna go forward because there's one that I definitely wanted to check on, and then we'll come back to some of the other ones after this one, because this one is the one I kept seeing clips for, and I was like, let's definitely go over that one on the stream. So I'm gonna go forward, and I'm gonna come back. It's a little out of order, but I just want to make sure we're doing good on timing. So hold on. I see where we're at right now. I'm gonna keep a little note. Right here. All right. I should have turned off. Stream. Sorry, Steam before I got on stream. But yeah, well, it's okay.
Take this mic. What's your name?
Actually, you know what? We'll let this one rock. We'll skip to the next one right after.
Antoine,
Antoine, how old are you?
I'm 27.
27. Okay. And what do you do?
I work at a plant, but I also personal train.
Okay. Very cool. And now,
Okay.
what are some things you like to do for fun?
Dang.
Really work out and just self-love, focus on self-love.
Okay.
That's me.
So you're all about the gym.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, health as well.
Second dude said
Okay.
personal train. The lady just instantly popped it. So I already know how this is gonna go.
And now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
Really, make sure she love herself first, and then just she got to understand that a happy man is God's plan.
Okay. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
You say what?
What are some of your deal breakers?
Smoking. Smoking is just a no deal for me.
Okay.
That's really it. And then you got to be a gym girl. Be a gym girl as
A gym
well.
girl. Okay.
Someone else is gonna pop
All
after you
right,
said
cool.
that.
So we did get a couple of pop balloons.
Oh, okay.
Let's go on over to these girls and see what's going on. We'll start right over here. If we can have your name and age.
My name is Jacqueline. I'm 25.
Okay. And Jacqueline, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'm initially not really attracted, but also you said you want a gym girly, so I'm not that either.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And now I know you said you're all about the gym girly. She says she's not. So is she someone that's your type?
I know she good. She good.
Thank you.
She
See,
good.
he said even if you're not gym girl,
See, you see what he's really trying to say is that he wants someone to go into the gym to look kind of the way she does, but also stay that way. So that's where it comes from. So when she asks, is this someone that's like your type typically? The answer is going to be yes, right? She looks like someone who might actually train, or maybe she just has, nature on her side. But it's important that she eventually pick up the habit to stay that way, because life is not going to be easy to everybody. And the only way to kind of keep fit if you are fit currently is by continuously training to stay fit. So, as someone who trains and understands it like himself, of course he's going to want a partner like that. I totally get it.
feel you.
No response.
Okay. And then we did get a couple down here as well. All right. If we can have your name and age.
I'm Lex. I'm 23.
Okay. And Lex, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Because he's not my type. Like, just physically, he's not my type.
Okay. So physically, what is your usual type?
I'm sorry.
Did they just pop when she said That is actually kind of wild. Like, he didn't even say anything, and the girl's responding, and they just popped on him. I'm actually quite interested as to why they did that in this case.
I wasn't expecting that. More, I don't know. I don't know. I can't even tell you.
Okay.
Just like the energy, possibly, or whatever.
You said physically, though.
Yeah, like physically, your energy is not
It's
matching.
not
But I
getting-
do like that you go to the gym. I like that, though.
I got you. Appreciate
And
you.
I like your outfit, too.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
You see, it's funny though, because I guess she just has naturally unimpressed face, right? Like everyone has like their resting demeanor. And for her, she just always looked unimpressed, because this is how she looked at the previous guy too, but she was interested in him. So I just find it funny that I don't think there would have been any way to really tell whether or not she was interested or not based on the facial expression, because she has a stone cold look.
And now, is she someone that's your type?
She decent. We can work something out.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's go.
I ain't against nothing. It is what it is. I don't know none of y'all. Hey, things can change.
Okay. All right. Let's go on over here.
I actually kind of appreciate the fact that he's not long-winded, and he just kind of like, yeah, you're cool. It's okay. Yeah, you're fine. No, it's all right. We can just move on. He's straight to the point. So credit to him.
Here, your name and age, and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Jasmine. I'm 26. I really just popped because I smoke weed. Everything was cool, but you say you don't like people who smoke, so.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Same thing. I know you
Same
say
thing.
everybody's cool, but
Smoking, smoke.
He don't even. It's actually funny because he's straight to the point, and I guess it works in this case because I think when she said she smokes weed, he really just was like, nah, I'm good on that. I mean, the way I would feel is like, I guess everything in moderation, right? If there's someone who wanted to partake every now and again, I think that's fine. But if smoking is kind of part of your identity, and you probably run into someone who's like really in shape and fitness is a big part of their life, it's probably not going to happen. Dude said he was a personal trainer. Looks like he might have also been a bodybuilder or something. Yeah, I don't know if that was really going to fly, but okay.
I can't do no smoking.
can't do that.
I respect it.
Okay, let's go on over here.
Wow.
If we
They-
can
they
have your
keep
name
popping
and
on him.
age.
Hi, my name is Mishna. I'm 23.
And Mishna, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon because at first you said you're a personal trainer, but then I heard you speak about how much God is in your life, and I was like, darn it. But then I also I just felt like, more or less, I just don't see us being compatible with you being so big into the gym. I'm not a gym girly whatsoever. I personally dance. That's my choice of exercise. So I didn't want you going to the gym and me being like, no, I'm good. I didn't want that to be an issue. So I just figured I'd just rather separate myself.
I understand. That's one thing I should have emphasized on. As long as you've been active.
See, there you go.
Active is active.
This could have been a thing. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Better next time.
Okay. And so apart from him saying the whole gym thing, is he someone that is your type though?
He's definitely someone my parents would like. I feel like you walked in the door and they'd be like, oh, thank you, Jesus. Like, she finally got a husband. No, but like, definitely you are more or less my type. It's just, it happens. People make mistakes. It's okay.
Okay. All right, cool. And we do have one more here. We can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Karma. I'm 24.
And Karma, why did we end up popping our balloon?
I just wasn't feeling the chemistry, but then you said that the smoke weed thing, and I do smoke weed, even though it's not my biggest partake and it's not something I would hold on forever. It's something I do right now. Same way with gym. I don't mind. I would take on to your same things and be able to do it together, but.
All right, I actually am gonna go forward a little bit, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just jump forward a little bit on this one. Just to see what's gonna happen here.
And I'm 27.
Okay, and Charisma, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I mean, I smoke a little weed here and there, so that's one of his deal breakers. So.
Got it. Okay, and then before he said that you did have unpopped, why did you?
I mean, he's handsome. I like the whole put together everything. So yeah.
If you notice her body language there, that just kind of shows she's just not interested. But she's not trying to say much. I don't know. Again, I think everyone's generally trying to be cool. Not really trying to, hurt feelings or step on people's, entire person just unnecessarily. So I get it. But you kind of just see the way she's sitting there, her body language, the way she's responding, her short responses. She does not care.
Okay. Now, I know you're going to say the same thing again, and we want something different, okay? We need something different. So is she someone that you would approach if you saw her out?
Somebody I would approach, I would say no, just because I'm more of a petite guy. I'm more of a petite guy.
Okay, all right, thank you. Let's go back over here. All right, if we can have your name and age.
I'm Esther. I'm 23.
Okay, and Esther, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just physical attraction. I'm not as
Am I
attracted to
ugly?
him. You're not ugly. No.
I got you.
It's not that. It's just not.
It ain't given.
No, it's given. You look good. I like your outfit.
I got you.
But it's just a physical thing, physical attraction.
Okay. So is there something, because he's trying to figure it out too. What is it?
Yeah, actually, she's not being clear at all right now.
We want to
A
know.
lot of y'all said physical attraction. I feel like you feel me?
You are handsome. Just not to me.
Damn, I got you though.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
I'm
Appreciate
sorry.
it,
It's just
appreciate
that.
it.
Great teeth, too. I keep like staring at your teeth.
Great teeth.
All right, see now it's kind of confusing because she said it's physical attraction, and then he said, all right, so what about him? She's like, oh no, you look good, good teeth, in shape, everything's good. So then what's the problem? What's the issue?
Physical fit.
There's
Outfit
like-
look good. What is it though? Let me know so I can work on it.
Hello?
Self improvement.
It's like beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You know, you are someone else's cup of tea, just not mine.
No, I got you.
Okay. Now, how are you feeling, Esther? Would you approach her if you saw her out?
I probably would. I probably would.
All right, cool. Thank you. So we do still have 3 unpopped balloons. I'm going to go ahead and have you ask the ladies a question to kind of help you narrow it down, see who's more your type.
So I already got the gym thing out the way. How y'all feel about 50-50? 50-50.
Dang.
Let's start right here. Your name and age?
I am Kayla. I'm 23.
Okay, so Kayla, why'd you end up popping from him asking how you feel about 50-50?
Because I'm not trying to like backtrack on my past relationship that we was doing 50-50 there and I didn't like it. Because I feel like if I'm cooking food, if I'm cleaning the house, I feel like that's the 50 right there.
I never said about payments or nothing.
Well,
I just
then
said
explain.
50-50. It is can you adapt? That's a better question. Can you adapt?
Yeah, okay. Yes, I can.
Because I can be holding you down, but then again, life happens. Life on life.
Yeah.
Can you adapt?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's actually a good question now that you mentioned it, because I originally thought he was talking about finances alone, but at the same time, she popped the balloon before even trying to figure out what it was he was saying, right? So, I mean, maybe she should have hung out a little bit to see what is it that he meant when he said 50-50. So that actually makes a lot more sense.
But then if that's
Are
the
you
case,
willing to adapt?
yes. Yeah, so can I?
You want your balloon back? Let's get that balloon.
Money. I'm not putting no money. No.
See, Kayla, that's why you should have just asked him.
You're right. That was my fault. I'm sorry.
You good? You good?
You know what? Hold on. I'm about to do it again. 'Cause you know what? I tried to shoot my shot at him a long time ago, and he like never gave me the time or attention. And
Wow.
he probably don't want to tell nobody, but he's what's the people security at the club, and I be trying to shoot my shot there too. He's there.
All right, so now, see, this is actually kind of BS right here because now, she's just saying, you know what? I actually just popped it because I tried to shoot my shot before and he turned me down. So I want the opportunity to turn him down. So that way I can kind of be on the top of this turning down. What's it? What is it called? This, I don't know. I had a word and it just fell out of my head, but anyway, she wants to be on top here by being the last one to turn him down. So I guess that helps the ego there. That's kind of stupid, but okay, that's fine.
I'm good. I ain't care no more. I'm good.
That's not what you gotta say for yourself.
All right. It's just like, if I see you in the club all the time, it's just, come on now, let's be
It's
real.
not even all the time, but I also got your Instagram, so
It's like,
make some shit shake.
What you saying?
Make some shit shake.
what you saying? You heard what you saying?
So you're saying you see her out too much,
Yeah.
and that's like a
Okay,
That's not what
so basically he's trying to say, hey, you know what? Actually, it didn't matter. You know what? She might have had a point then, because if she didn't pop it, he was going to pop it for her, because he said he saw her in the club too much, so he was good on that. So you know what? It's fine.
Even though I work security, at the end of the day, I'm not making money. If you was out making money, that's the difference. But you going out, I'm cool.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and go on over to our next girl.
I got a question.
Start with your name and age.
Oh, my name is Brianna. I'm 26. What's outside too much? Like, what is
In the club sections,
too much is a part I'm trying to figure out.
too much. Man, every weekend is too much.
Okay, not every weekend.
And then I think your initial question was how you feel
Yeah,
about 50-50,
what?
right?
No, how you feel about being able to adapt?
Oh. You did say 50-50.
50-50 was the question.
I'm
Can you adapt?
gonna answer 50-50. With 50-50, you know, I feel like that's a case-by-case scenario. Like, I don't have a problem. It depends.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind adapting, because you did say adapting. So I don't mind. Like, every relationship is different. So whatever works for each different relationship works. Like, I'm not opposed to 50-50 is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, I mean, I don't mind it. I would rather. Let me throw that in there.
All right, I don't know what she's talking about right now. She's I feel like she's trying to do the best she can to potentially answer the way that he might feel is acceptable, but she also doesn't want to say she's actually okay with a certain conception of what 50-50 might be. So she's trying to muddle her way through it. Doesn't really sound like a real answer, but I get it. I mean, I think she's interested. She's trying not to get disqualified, but she's also trying to say, I ain't trying to do no 50-50 with you. So I want to make it clear by not saying it or something.
I would rather more so the man putting in more. I'm not going to lie about that.
Yeah.
I would more so prefer a man putting in more, but I don't mind a 50-50 situation. It depends on the situation.
I like it.
Cool.
I
Let's
like
go
it.
down here. All right, if we can have your name and age.
Sure. My name is Diara. I'm 22 years of age.
Okay. And then to answer this question about the whole 50-50.
I'm sorry. The question is, can I?
Can you adapt? So basically, if we was in a relationship, of course I'm gonna take care of everything as a male. But can you, if something was to happen, are you able to pick up the slack?
See, that girl went and bopped
Sure,
it
I think
afterwards
that's
because she
kinda like
thought
bare
about it.
minimum. Jumping in a relationship,
Oh,
you
yeah.
have to be willing to adapt to a person.
But you'll be like, it's shocked nowadays with the generation in nowadays.
Sure.
Everybody just expects so much.
Okay. I feel like that should be communicated
Oh, yeah.
before jumping into anything, though. So,
Completely agree.
Yeah.
Completely agree.
Okay. Do you have any questions for him?
What is your daily habits?
Daily habits.
Sure.
Same,
I work
same stuff.
Anything else?
That's me. I read and ground.
What's interesting about you? What would you say is an interesting aspect of you?
Interesting.
Like, what are your hobbies? What do you like to get into besides the gym?
I'm right now. I'm focused
Sure.
on really self-love and work and gym and active. I'm being active.
What does that look like to you? Self-love.
Being healthy. Just caring about my body first.
Okay. What does that look like? Like, how's your lifestyle?
Eating right. Like I told you, I read and ground.
Okay.
Just getting my body right, and that everything else gonna fall in line.
What
That's
books
what I
are you
believe in.
currently reading?
You say what?
What books are you currently reading, or what genre do you read?
Just self-love. Any self-love book. How to be a superior man.
Sorry?
How to be a superior man.
How to?
How to be a superior man.
Oh, superior
Okay.
man. Okay.
That's the book I'm reading right now.
Sure. Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
And I don't.
You don't.
I know. We can focus on that elsewhere.
All right. So, oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. I was gonna say, it's kind of clear he just wants to get past this, and he pretty much picked his match, and he's good with her, and he's trying to get by. But I was gonna say some of his answers, they almost sounded like I understand as a fitness enthusiast myself, I get it, right? And he was trying to. It sounded like all his answers were basically all gym related. And she was trying to get more out of him to explain it, right? He's like, "Oh, what are your hobbies?" "Oh, I go to the gym." "Okay, well, what else do you do?" I make sure I eat right for after I go to the gym." "Oh, okay. Well, what else do you do? What do you read?" "Oh, well, I read books about how to be a superior man so that when I go to the gym, I could be the best I could be." Now, listen, I don't know what the book is. I'm actually trolling here. I have no idea. It's probably really just a self-help book, like you mentioned. But yeah. Anyways, that's I think what the problem is, because unfortunately he's interested in her, and she just kind of popped the balloon on him. So yeah. All right.
Sorry. Okay. Why do we end up popping?
I think the energy. I feel like I'd want someone to ask more questions for me to get to know me better. That's all.
Yeah, you see, she just didn't feel. She's asking some questions, and she wanted a back and forth. And from his perspective, I feel like he just was like, "Oh, you know what? We're good. I like you. Let's just get out of here." Because that's what he said. "Oh, we'll just save it for later." Problem is, you got to get past this point first in order for there to be later. So he kind of fumbled the bag right there. I'm gonna admit that right now. I know he's most likely interested in her over everyone else, and he fumbled. So it's like that sometimes. I get it, man. You're okay.
Oh.
On the show?
I think there's like baseline foundational
I just
questions.
feel like there's a time and place for everything.
Sure.
I got you though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right, and we did get our pop over
That's
here.
it.
Why do we
That's
end
it.
up popping?
Everyone popped.
How old are you again?
27.
Yeah, no. I ain't gonna lie, I thought you was younger, but
Are they old? 27 old?
27 isn't old.
Damn, they're old now.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like she's probably just sitting there thinking about the 50-50 thing, because that is actually when she popped. When he went over and asked the other girl about it again. Because we know she ain't trying to do that. So
I just want to see the other options. That's it.
I got you.
Actually, you see that? You see that? And she admitted it. I just want to see the other options. And she ain't trying to do the 50-50 thing. That's the one part she's not saying, but I'm going to tell you. That's what she really thinking.
What's up with it? No, I appreciate you.
Okay. All right. Well, that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately. But we do thank you for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies.
All right.
Thank you.
Did not work out. All right. Wow, guys, we are an hour in. I am sorry. I did not realize it was thirsty. My bad. I didn't realize the time would be going by that fast. All right. So let's get towards probably the last reaction I wanted to do. And maybe I should have started with this one, because this is the one clip that I actually saw that made me say, let's watch the whole video. And this actually is interesting. But I just wanted to go over this one because this guy kind of went viral real quick. So let's find him. I think he is. I have the timestamp. It's like over here. All right. I'm just looking at her face. I'm like, this has got to be the guy, right? All right. All right. Yeah. So this guy. All right. I seen this. I seen this beam. All right, we'll get into it. But this is the interaction out of this video that kind of went viral, and I just wanted to talk about it today. So let's keep going.
I'll have you hold this. All right. If we can have your name.
My name's Aaron.
Aaron, how old are you?
Ma'am, I'm 29.
29. Okay.
Yes.
And what do you do?
I'm a licensed plumber.
Okay. Very cool.
Yes.
And now, what do you look for in a woman?
We're gonna get into it more, but you know what? I'll save that for after.
I look for a woman that's not promiscuous and has a career going for herself.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breaker: being promiscuous, not cleanly, don't have a career, nothing really going for yourself.
All right. right there. Like, that's actually kind of wild, right? It's like, hey, so, you know, what are you looking for? Oh, I'm looking for a woman who's not promiscuous. You know, it's like, okay. It basically, instead of him answering the question in a way that would give you more, he just said the opposite of what he was interested in, which I get, right? It's like, oh, what are you interested in? Oh, you know, I want someone who's in shape, who takes care of themselves, who eats right. Okay, what are your deal breakers? Someone who's out of shape, doesn't take care of themselves, and doesn't eat right. Okay, I think we figured that out from the first thing you said there. But okay, let's keep going.
Okay. All right. So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go ahead and go on over there and see what's going on.
Yes.
All right. If we can have your name and age and why you popped your balloon.
Hi, my name is Karma. I'm 24. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to say the popping the balloon proper. Got you. For me, it just did not work. I didn't feel like I had chemistry. I wasn't fully attracted to you, and I feel like that counts if we were going to be going through a dating show, you know?
Yes, the feeling is definitely mutual. So,
Shots fired. Shots fired.
That's okay. Thank you. You did me a favor.
You know, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have a great day.
Thank you, Queen. You too.
Okay.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. That's actually kind of funny because it's like a passive aggressive thing to say, you know what, the feeling's mutual. You did me a favor, and then at the end, there's that little like, thank you, Queen. Right? I always feel a way when people talk like that while kind of sort of insulting you a little bit. There's always like a let me punch you in the face, but I put a flower on the glove or something stupid like that. That was a stupid analogy, but you get the idea.
Well, let's go ahead. All right, we got to pop over here. If we can have your name and age.
Do y'all notice? Hold on, let me back it up a little bit. Do y'all notice every time this guy's walking back and forth to the next girl, he kind of does a scan where he looks up and down. Like, it's actually kind of funny. Look. After he popped the girl's balloon.
That's okay. Thank you. You did me a favor.
And this girl pops.
absolutely.
Look, this girl's gonna pop.
Thank you, Queen. You too.
Okay.
Actually, even before that, I was actually I can't believe I just missed it while I was talking about it. So he did, you know, he hit her with the line, "You did me a favor," right? And now.
Got you. For me, it just did not work. I didn't feel like I had chemistry. I wasn't fully
look at her
attracted to you,
face.
and I feel like that counts if we were going to be going through a dating show, you know?
Yes, the feeling is definitely mutual. So, that's okay. Thank you. You did me a favor.
You know, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have a great
Thank
day.
you, Queen. You
Done.
too.
That's when she was done.
Well, let's go ahead.
That was the moment.
All right,
That was the
we gotta
moment
pop
she
over
was
here.
done right there.
If we can have your name and
You
age
did
and
me
why
a
you ended
favor.
up popping your balloon.
Hi, my name is Dara. I'm 22.
Okay. And why did we end up popping our balloon?
The comment you made didn't really. I like a more humble person. That's the one that responds so defensive-ish. Yeah, that's really it. I didn't really necessarily like
That's
how you
fine.
responded.
Hey, I could just all I can do is be honest.
I mean,
you know,
yeah, be honest.
I
Be your
came
authentic
over here
self. That's okay.
to find a match.
Sure.
That wasn't matching. That's
Sure, I
all,
mean,
Queen.
I 100% understand.
Yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
Sure.
And now is she someone that's your type?
She all right. You know, you're not really my type. I don't mean to be disrespectful.
No
You know,
disrespecting.
but if I see you in public, I wouldn't reach out to.
Totally fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. And we did get a
But
pop balloon.
I thought he was gonna hit her with the "You did me a favor" as well. I thought he was gonna hit her too. Just one more
Over
time.
here, your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Lex, and I'm 23, and I popped my balloon because I feel like you could be a tad bit disrespectful, like how you, like, I don't know, arrogant a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, just that.
Well, voicing my opinion is not arrogant. You know, she asked me if she would be a good fit for me. If I like what I see, you know, it's contrary to the truth. So
course.
that's all I can do is just state what I see. That's not a good look for me. That's all, Queen.
You know what? I will say generally I kind of agree with him. Stating how you feel is not necessarily arrogant, but it's all right. There's a thin line between arrogance and confidence, right? And how you walk that line will determine how people perceive you, right? So if you do it correctly, you speak in your mind and you saying things that may or may not be comfortable. If you stick the landing, then people are going to say, you know what? Dude is confident. But if you kind of do it the other way, then people get a negative connotation of you and they say, dude is arrogant. And I think how you stick that landing is the overall presentation. At this point, he's been walking around doing the scans up and down, that you did me a favor, and you know, the thank you queens afterwards. So I feel like that's the reason why she probably might have felt like he's coming off arrogant. But I would agree with him though that just speaking his mind and being confident is not necessarily a bad thing, but I don't think he's actually landing it is the problem.
But thank you. You did me a favor as well.
Yeah. Also, what I have
You did me a favor. I'm gonna get me a T-shirt of that. You did me a favor.
to say is, it's not what you say. This is what I mean by what I said. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. You
Yes.
could have rephrased a lot of the things that you have been saying to me as well as the other girls differently. But that's all I have to say.
But one thing about me is I'm not gonna change who I am
Of course.
to fit somebody else's liking. You know,
West
I'm just
Coast.
gonna tell it how it is. If you're not it, that's not it. You know, the
Cool.
one that is it, I'm gonna let it be known.
Okay.
You know, for surely, yes.
Respectful.
Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Brianna, 26. My eyes are up here, baby. Are you looking at the tattoo?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your
It's the scan. He scanned her already. That's what it is. He scans everybody. He's absolutely doing the scan.
arms. You know, women I deal with, they don't have hair on their
Don't
arms.
do too much.
Hey, I'm just being honest.
Yo, the cameraman is kind of a savage. He did an office level zoom in on her arms after he mentioned the thing with the arm. You know what? I'm trying to look right now. I have the settings set to 4K. You can kind of see a little something, but I mean, okay.
Don't do too
Queen,
much.
You know, I don't like that. That's all I
Okay.
was looking at. You trying to say if I'm looking at particular body
You just
parts,
wasn't
but
looking at
that's
my
not
eyes.
what it is.
That's
No, I was
all
looking at the
pointing
hair on
out.
your
Anyways,
arms, Queen.
she asked me the question.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in heels and you ain't tall enough.
Okay.
Don't do too much.
Well,
though.
you're not qualified, baby.
All right,
So that's
cool.
all good.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Yeah. I feel like I don't know who this guy has a shot of truly matching with, but he is actually going for everyone's deck right now. And it's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. The you did me a favor and the you not qualified is I mean, those are some serious catchphrases at this point.
Okay. So we do still have 3 unpop, but she looking like you gonna pop? Okay. Okay. All right. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Jacqueline.
See, he did the scan again. It's actually kind of crazy. Like at first you don't even see it, but everyone's getting scanned. He looks right down at the shoes. So that means if you came in and your shoes was not on point, he would start there. And he's able to kind of get a full image of who you are. And he kind of already has his mind made up. So it's kind of funny actually.
And I'm 25. I popped because I have hair on my arms.
Hey, just because you got hair on your arms, that's okay though, Queen. You look phenomenal though.
Thank you.
You know, she ain't fit to my liking. She ain't even fit to. Hey, excuse me, Queen. I'm talking to this woman right here. Well, I could look anyway. I could look anyway I want to. You know. But yeah, can y'all give her balloon back though?
She don't want it.
Yeah. Do you want your balloon back, Queen? We're not talking to you, sweetheart.
Okay.
You already been. I already
Yo,
let you
this
know.
is
I'm not
wild,
interested
man.
in-
This guy.
You got more hair on your arms than me, baby. But anyways.
Okay. So he's saying
You did
put
me
your
a
balloon back,
favor.
but how you feeling him?
I'm not gonna get my balloon back.
Okay.
All right. No problem. So we do still have.
All right. I honestly, at that point, I felt like he was sitting there fighting with the other girl. There was no way she was going to go and get the balloon back because I don't know. Maybe it would just break. I feel like it would break their code, right? Like he just went after that girl's arms again. And like he was kind of doing a lot, but I don't know. I don't feel like in a situation like this, unless the girl was really, really, really interested in him for some reason, she would then go get the balloon back after he kind of did all he just did, right? It's I just feel like it's one of those unlikely things. But okay.
Have 2 balloons.
Yes.
Do we still have 2 balloons? No. Let's go over here. I saw you hesitate. That's why I had to ask. So if we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Kayla. I'm 23. Originally, I was not going to pop my balloon because I know a lot of them popped it because he was being, I guess, arrogant. But to me, I like my man that's not going to sit in every girl's face and, complimenting them, So I didn't find that offensive to me. But when they started, what was going on, I'm very, I don't want to say I'm argumentative, but I don't want my man to argue back with me because then I feel like it's going to always be a problem. That was the only reason why I popped my balloon.
That response is a little weird though, right? It's kind of like she's saying, I want to be able to argue, but I don't want my man to ever say anything back. So like, do you want to be able to walk over him, or do you want to be able to say what you want to say and win every argument? Do you just want him to ignore you when you're trying to have an argument? I'm not really too sure what she means by that, but I think she don't want someone to fight back is what it kind of sounds like to me. So that, I don't know, that seems a little bit weird to me.
Because I was just like, dang. But then with me, you kind of got a little bit catty with me. You a little sassy just a little bit. And since you want to come at everybody over here, I'm going to get at you too.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Here, calling dude sassy just seems crazy to me. It's funny. My cousin the other day told me, "I think we are in the sassy man apocalypse," and I said, "What is that?" And then I hear some dude getting called sassy right here on YouTube. So I think if this is what she's referring to, then I now understand what it is she's talking about. So that's it's kind of funny.
You kind of look like a Ninja Turtle. You're not that cute. You need to relax. You stocky as hell. And I was trying to be respectful, but like you
Bro, what you gotta call him a Ninja Turtle? That is actually kind of wild.
was really coming out like I didn't like it. I'm from the South and I can handle like a lot of criticism and stuff like that, but the way you was coming, you just ain't like you got it all like that. And I guarantee you probably got a roommate at home and it's just not giving anymore.
Yeah. Well, let me say this, Queen. I'm a licensed plumber.
So, I do real estate and property management.
And you not qualified. That's what he's about to go with.
Downtown.
So
I live downtown. I stay by myself, Queen. You know, and you're not even qualified to be even
There
dealing
it
with
is.
me.
Not qualified.
You definitely not. You know, if anything, it was one of these two.
Yo.
I wasn't even looking your way. You
And
ain't
the one
my
that you
type.
wanted popped
If I
out
seen, that's fine.
So what?
That is totally fine.
Okay.
But one thing about me, I could pull 100,000 out of the bank. Can you do the same?
Get this
yeah,
man
you can.
Hold on. I just realized I had it. All right.
You can't do that. You can't do that though, baby. Yeah, in a real way. You can't do that though, Queen.
All right, if we can have your name.
Actually, hold on. That was a little weird right there. Because I feel like something got cut. Hold on.
Like you got it all like that. And I guarantee you probably got a roommate at home and it's just not giving anymore.
Well, let me say this, Queen. I'm a licensed plumber.
So, I do real estate and property management.
I live
So what you
downtown.
do ain't
I live
nothing compared to
downtown.
me.
I stay by myself, Queen. You know, and you're not even qualified to be even
You
dealing
say
with
everybody
me.
not qualified.
You definitely not. You know, if anything, it was one of these two. I wasn't even looking your way. You
And the
ain't
one
my
that you
type.
wanted
If
popped
I
out
seen,
alone.
that's fine.
So what?
That is totally fine.
Okay.
But one thing about me, I could pull 100,000 on the bank. Can you do the same?
Get this
yeah,
man
you
out
can't
here.
do that. You can't do that though, baby. Yeah,
Let's
in a real
move
way.
on.
You
Let's
can't
move
do
on.
that though, Queen.
All right, if we can have your name and age.
All right. Yeah. I think there's something was cut. They might have been going back and forth a little bit at that moment. And then they were just like, all right, guys, like settle down. We're on the last one now. Let's be cool. But I mean, you know what? I don't know if that's really the flex you want it to be. I'm not. It just seems weird to be like, I can pull 100K out the bank right now. Can you? And I'm like, I guess for some people that's a thing, but I feel like it seems crazy when you got rejected and then you're yelling that out. That's kind of what it is, right? Like if I don't know in what conversation you would just say, oh, I could pull 100K out the bank right now if I needed to. But I think it's kind of crazy when you have already been rejected and they're not checking for you anymore, or like you just literally had an argument with them and you're just like, well, you know, I could pull money out the bank right now. It's like, you already lost, dude. Just like, you know, hold the L and walk away, or just find a different way to hold on to your dignity rather than just saying I could pull 100K out the bank right now. So that's all I'm thinking. But okay, we'll keep going.
Hi, I'm Esther. I'm 23.
Okay, and Esther, you still have your balloon unpopped. Why so?
Are you done?
Oh yeah, I'm done with the rest of that.
Okay.
You know,
Okay, now we can talk, right?
in a real way.
Okay. What do you look for?
What
are you looking for?
A woman, like I said, that's not going to be promiscuous. A woman that's going to be consistent.
And got
a
something
woman
going
that
for
has
herself.
a career and things going for herself. Because I had the same thing going for myself.
Okay.
You know, as well. I don't need a woman to give me her money or anything. I'm just looking for devotion and some loyalty. That's all, and some honesty.
Do you believe in God?
Oh, certainly. Yes, ma'am. I'm a God-fearing man. I practice monotheism. You know, I won't tell you what I identify as religion-wise, but we can get to that at a later date and time, you know,
can.
if you choose to leave here with me.
Okay. Do you know the Bible says that love is kind?
Yes, certainly.
Are you here for love, or are you here to just
I'm
insult
trying to
everyone?
create a family, you know.
Okay.
That's what I aspire to do.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
You're good?
Sure, we're good.
Oh, okay. All right. Any questions for her?
No, not at all.
Do you have any kids?
No, I don't.
Do you want kids?
I do. You
How
gonna
old are
give
you
me
again?
some? Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 29. How old are you?
23.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, this man, he was like, you gonna give me some kids? This guy, I mean, he's actually, all things being said, I mean, look at this guy's face. He looked like he about to win right now. I'll give him some credit.
That's perfectly fine. You know, we might as well get up out of here right now.
Well, let's step on over here. Let's step on.
This girl's angry. This girl's just like, you know, I have to pop the balloon. It's fine. He was kind of wilding a little bit. I didn't want to break the code. This girl is really upset because he came for her life, right? He unnecessarily went after her arms, but I think that was because she tried to do the "my eyes are up here" thing, and for him, he's like, "Nah, I gotta shut that down immediately." I get it, because no guy wants to be labeled as like the creep. So if someone's hitting you with that, you might need a quick response. Again, he's been scanning everybody, so it's hard to really say what he was looking at that moment, but at that point he wasn't interested anyway. So he just made sure he was clear in his attack. So he went for her arms. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, and this girl is just like, I went back and forth with this dude too, and I kind of wish the other girl did not take the balloon, so that way we would stand in solidarity. But that's not how this played out this time. So kind of funny.
Step that way real quick for me. Step that way.
Okay.
See your face.
All right. So it seems like there's a little vibe here. So is it going to be a yes for you for him?
God says save souls, so yeah.
Oh, and is it a yes for you
It's
for her?
gonna be a hell yes for me.
Okay, we got a match. All right, let me take this mic and y'all can go on off.
This girl looking at her like, she's looking at her like, you serious? Are you serious right now? There's no way. All right, yeah, I get it.
All right, everyone, thank you for tuning in.
You did me a favor. All right, guys. All right, guys. That is my attempt at trying to go through Pop the Balloon and Find Love. Just do something different. It was fun. It's actually interesting. Just a little summary of some of the things that might have happened after that last match happened. That guy wound up blowing up because of that interaction, and he went on. He kind of had a whole week, I would say, where he said after this interaction, he got fired. And so immediately everyone thought it's kind of crazy how you can just get fired for going on a dating show and speaking your mind and going out where, okay, maybe some people thought you were arrogant, but you feel you was confident. You felt you was advocating for yourself, and you was going out for you was trying to find love out here, right? And so we all really believed that this guy lost his job. I don't know. Come to find out in the past couple of days, I think this guy was lying the whole time. Because and why that's important is because he went and started a GoFundMe and said he was doing philanthropic pursuits and and all these other things. I actually wish I prepared it for the stream right now to show you guys, but I was not prepared for that. But it's funny. We thought he lost his job. Turns out he didn't. Turns out he might actually be a scammer. He might not even be a plumber. The situation before that all broke up, the girl he just walked off with, they ain't work out because she might have wanted some of his money after he mentioned he could pull 100K out the bank. It's a total ish show for lack of better words, but it's funny either way. I think this whole series, the Pop the Balloon to Find Love, is funny. It's fun. I used to kind of like going back and watching. I remember I used to like to watch those shows on like VH1, like Real Chance of Love and all those little things when I was growing up. And this almost reminded me of that era, which is way, way, way in the past and far gone from where we're at right now. I don't even know what they have on regular TV right now. My TV is basically YouTube. So if it's not on YouTube, I probably didn't hear of it. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end it here. I had fun with y'all today, and this was fun. I'm gonna do more live streams. I'm gonna try to. I mean, there's a ton of videos with a lot of different topics that I watch anyway, and I think instead of just me watching it by myself, might as well hop here on stream and watch it with y'all. So, anyways, that's my perspective. What's yours? Let me know in the comments down below. Like the video if you haven't already, and subscribe, as I got much more content like this on the way. So until next time, YouTube, peace. And you know, if you go out there and you try to find love, hopefully you have better chances than some of the people in these videos. Anyways,